Baldur's Gate 3's final update is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on April 15th. Besides general improvements and bug fixes, Patch 8 has a lot in store for players, including long-awaited features like crossplay, photo mode, and 12 new subclasses. As Larian wraps up Baldur's Gate 3 to focus on next projects, they leave fans with a final update to explore Faerûn with friends. Here's everything you need to know about Patch 8 in Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is better with friends. With Patch 8, players can form a multiplayer party across platforms with crossplay. All you need is a Larian account to use this online feature. To enable crossplay, go to the main menu and select Options. Under the Gameplay tab, scroll down and check the box next to Allow Crossplay. It's easiest to set up or join crossplay by adding your friends through the Larian network as the first step. To do this, go to Account Management by selecting the gear icon. Choose Friends List to accept friend requests or add friends by entering their Larian account username. To set up a new crossplay multiplayer game, the host can go to Multiplayer from the main menu, select the Crossplay tab, and choose Create. A lobby will appear allowing you to customize your gameplay settings and invite friends to join. When you select a slot to add a player, your friends list will pop up to choose from your existing friends, or you can add new friends via their Larian account username. Select Invite to Party to send your friend a lobby invite to accept, and you're all set. To join an in-progress campaign, the process is similar. From the main menu, players should select Multiplayer and head to the Crossplay tab where they can see their friends' crossplay lobbies. Note that if a lobby is set to private, the host may need to send a direct invite. Select the lobby and choose Connect. All players using mods need to have the same ones installed to proceed with a crossplay campaign. A verification window will appear if there are any mod discrepancies between you and the host, letting you know which ones need to be installed, uninstalled, or updated. Once the host accepts your request to join the lobby, you're in. Because not all mods are compatible with both console and PC, Larian recommends that console players host the crossplay lobby. Otherwise, PC hosts must have less than 100 mods installed on their save file and only include mods available on Mac and console. If there is a mismatch, you will not be able to join the lobby. Baldur's Gate 3 players can document their chaotic adventures with Patch 8's photo mode. This feature provides lots of customization options when it comes to snapping the perfect shot and editing in-game photography. Players can use photo mode while adventuring, during combat, or in the middle of a cinematic dialogue and cutscene. To use photo mode, there's a button located near the minimap. Alternatively, you can use the F9 hotkey on PC or press both analog sticks at the same time on console to activate the mode. Camera settings let you choose a focus character to adjust the camera position around, including summons and wild shape characters in your party. Each tab on the photo mode menu lets you adjust your shot. With lens settings, you can alter field of view, exposure, depth of field, and focus. Scene settings let you toggle visibility for various characters. You can also set facial expressions to choose from over 40 poses, both static and animated. Unfortunately, players cannot adjust lens and camera settings during cinematic captures, but post-processing effects still allow for color grading and adjustments to contrast, saturation, highlights, brightness, and more. Finally, players can add finishing touches to their photos with a selection of frames and over 300 stickers to choose from, including emojis, blood splatters, items, and overlays. Patch 8 also brings an expansion to freshen up Baldur's Gate 3 character builds. There are 12 new subclasses, one for each existing class. College of Glamour bards can inspire allies with a chance to charm their enemies. With Mantle of Majesty, these bards can command charmed enemies to tip the scale in their favor during combat. Path of Giants Barbarian gives players Giant's Rage for boosts to strength and size for some hilarious throwing attacks. This subclass gets an increased carry capacity for all the hoarders out there. Death Domain Clerics specialize in spells that deal necrotic damage, with 3 new cantrips that bring doom and gloom to your enemies. They also have a corpse explosion ability to deal damage to anyone nearby. The Circle of Stars Druid offers 3 variations of playstyle for Archer, Chalice, and Dragon Starry forms. Depending on the choice, you can tailor your Druid to take on a healer, fighter, or strategist role in the party. Oath of the Crown Paladin has the ability to interrupt and taunt enemies on the battlefield and can use their Divine Allegiance reaction to absorb damage to allies while restoring their health. Similar to other Paladin subclasses, players only get these features if they can uphold their oath. Arcane Archer Fighter is the best of both worlds with magic and archer abilities. With new animations, these characters can banish foes and deal damage from afar with their ranged weapons. Even if you miss, Curving Shot lets you bend the arrow path to hit another enemy instead. The Drunken Master Monk is a fun subclass adapted from Xanathar's Guide to Everything, where players can consume alcohol to recover key points. Additionally, drunk enemies are more susceptible to hits and damage from the Drunken Master. There's even a chance to apply the intoxicated condition on a target when you strike. Swarmkeeper Ranger has 3 kinds of deadly swarms to assist them in combat. The Cloud of Jellyfish deals extra lightning damage that can shock your enemy. Flurry of Moths deals psychic damage, with a chance to blind the target. And the Legion of Bees deals piercing damage and can knock back your foe. Each swarm also provides you with the ability to teleport. Swashbuckler Rogue is the perfect choice to channel your inner pirate. Blind enemies by throwing sand in their eyes, disarm foes with the flick of your weapon, or use fancy footwork to avoid opportunity attacks like the sneaky rogue you are. Shadow magic sorcerers possess a magic that is deadliest in the darkness. With superior dark vision and shadow walk, you'll easily travel between slivers of dim light on the battlefield. You can also call forth a Hound of Ill Omen to intimidate and take down anyone in your path. Hexblade Warlocks can make use of sentient magic weapons granted by a Shadowfell Pact. These dark tools allow you to curse your enemies and raise spirits to control fallen souls. Use this summon to deal necrotic damage that heals you. And Blade Singing Wizards are a great subclass option for players who want wizard shenanigans, but with a sword. The Blade Song ability lets you move faster and get a boost to your squishy armor class. Additionally, these wizards get a bonus to Constitution saving throws to stay up longer in battle and take down foes. These new subclasses provide new abilities, cantrips, summons, and animations in combat. With so many options, players can build new characters to explore what these subclasses have to offer. Those are the biggest changes in Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 8. Larian may have completed major updates to Baldur's Gate 3, but with countless mods and new subclasses, more adventures await. Check out our video guide for how to install mods, and find all the Baldur's Gate 3 tips and tricks in our wiki guide at IGN.com. For everything else video games, stick with IGN.